What if I told you there is a hidden layer of fat inside your body right now? You can't see it in the mirror. You can't pinch it with your fingers. And if you try to take the easy way out and suck it out with liposuction, not even a surgeon's scalpel can reach it. Welcome to Fitway. Today, we are exposing the silent killer hiding inside your stomach and the exact 30-day protocol to destroy it. Everyone obsesses over the belly fat they can see. But while you are distracted by what is on the outside, a microscopic war is happening on the inside. There is a hidden layer of fat called visceral fat. It doesn't just make your gut look bloated, it wraps directly around your vital organs. Worse, it is biologically active. It pumps out inflammatory molecules that are directly linked to heart disease and early death. But here is the twist nobody talks about. Visceral fat is actually easier to get rid of than normal fat with the right plan. In fact, you can literally see and feel it vanishing in just 30 days. To understand how, you need to hear a story about a man named Dayton. This is Dayton. The funny thing about Dayton is that everything on him is small except his belly. He wasn't overly fat anywhere else on his body, but when a clinical DEXA scan peered beneath his skin, the results were terrifying. The scan clocked him at 33% body fat. But buried deep inside his gut was 200 grams of toxic visceral fat. To put that into perspective, that is 50 times more visceral fat than his brother-in-law, Jeremy, the creator of the protocol we are about to reveal. Dayton was a walking time bomb, but after he followed the protocol, his gut rapidly tightened up. After just 10 weeks, his hidden visceral fat dropped by a staggering 50%. How did he do it? It all comes down to a dark truth about the food on your plate. We've been lied to about calories. With normal belly fat, there are no specific foods that directly increase it. It is purely about how many total calories you consume. But visceral fat, it breaks the rules. If two people ate the exact same amount of calories, one of them could store massive amounts of deadly visceral fat, while the other stores almost nothing. Why? Because of a bizarre experiment conducted in 2014. Scientists took 39 healthy adults and overfed them by exactly 750 calories a day to recreate the weapon of choice, muffins. Group 1 ate muffins baked with polyunsaturated fats, the kind found in fish, nuts, and seeds. Group 2 ate muffins baked with saturated fats, the kind found in butter and fatty meats. After 7 weeks, both groups gained the exact same amount of total weight, but Group 2, the saturated fat group, gained double the amount of visceral belly fat compared to Group 1. Meanwhile, Group 1 didn't just gain less fat, they actually built a little more lean muscle mass. Dayton's favorite meal was a ribeye steak dinner. When he tracked it, it contained almost 50 grams of fat, with nearly half of it being saturated. With breakfast and lunch included, he was consuming over 50 grams of saturated fat in a single day. He was feeding the parasite. But saturated fat is only half the conspiracy. Some populations seem genetically cursed to store more visceral fat, especially those of Asian, Indian, or Hispanic descent. But is it really just bad genetics? Or is it a hidden poison lurking in their cultural diets? The invisible culprit is added sugar. Take bubble tea. A single cup contains up to 50 grams of sugar, and over 30% of the Taiwanese population consumes a drink like this at least once a day. In 2009, scientists wanted to see what sugar really does to your organs. They split added sugar into its two main forms, glucose and fructose. They fed people the exact same calories through a sweetened drink. The results were chilling. After 10 weeks, only the group consuming pure fructose saw a significant increase in their visceral belly fat. Worse, their insulin sensitivity was destroyed, meaning their bodies had a harder time handling carbs. You think you're safe because you don't drink bubble tea? High fructose corn syrup and table sugar are hiding everywhere. You are being poisoned without even knowing it. But wait, before you throw away everything in your pantry, there is a glitch in the matrix. You can actually decrease visceral fat just by swapping your food without starving yourself. In 2005, scientists took a group of people and gave them one simple instruction: double your protein intake. They weren't told to eat less. They weren't told to change anything else. Yet, miraculously, they naturally began eating fewer calories. And over 12 weeks, they lost over 10 pounds, almost entirely pure fat. Protein is an absolute weapon. It suppresses your appetite and creates the ultimate condition for killing visceral fat. You don't need to eat dry chicken breast. You just need to hijack your habits. Jeremy's mom was addicted to loading her morning coffee with cream and 2 heaping spoonfuls of sugar. He secretly replaced her sugar stash with vanilla protein powder. By mixing half a scoop with milk instead, she saved herself from 750 grams of sugar and 45 grams of saturated fat every month, replacing it with 450 grams of muscle-building protein. Dayton's addiction, Chicago mixed popcorn. He swapped it for plain, microwavable popcorn, topped it with sugar-free salted caramel syrup and cheddar seasoning, and froze it for 10 minutes. Bam! 20 grams of sugar deleted, 29 grams of protein added. But diet is only part of the protocol. You've probably been told that you cannot spot reduce belly fat. For normal fat, that's true, but visceral fat is entirely different. As soon as you enter a calorie deficit, visceral fat is the very first thing your body burns for energy. Research proves that losing just 10 pounds can shrink this hidden killer by up to 30%. But what if you want to accelerate the destruction? Though in 2023, the largest study ever conducted on cardio and visceral fat found a loophole. Unlike the stubborn love handles lounging under your skin, visceral fat actually listens to your hormones. When you engage in moderate to high-intensity cardio, your body releases a fat-mobilizing hormone called catecholamines. This hormone spikes, acting like a heat-seeking missile directly targeting visceral fat. You don't have to kill yourself with endless all-out sprints. The secret is getting your heart rate above 75% of your maximum. Just 15 to 25 minutes of interval cardio, done 2 to 3 times a week, is all it takes to make a massive dent. The protocol: warm up for 5 minutes, go hard on a bike or rower for 30 seconds, breathe hard enough that you can't hold a conversation, recover for 90 seconds, repeat for 6 to 10 rounds. On your off days, keep it simple. Set a goal of 8,000 steps. It's low impact, but it chips away at the fat over time. Swap your fatty ribeye for top sirloin to instantly drop 15 grams of saturated fat. Keep saturated fat under 20 to 30 grams a day. Dayton followed this exact blueprint. His invisible killer was destroyed. His visceral fat vanished. His health skyrocketed, and his life changed forever. The fat is hiding inside you right now. But now, you have the weapon to destroy it. Are you ready to take back control? Hit subscribe